Welcome to the Roaring Catalorian Show. We have a very special guest today, Deborah. I'm sure you've seen her AI work on Twitter /X. Let's give it a few minutes for people to join. We'll play some Catalorian music until then.
Building up the block, we hustle and we flow. From sunrise to the night, we let that energy glow. Ain't no room for cheats, push them out, let them know. Catalorian mindset, steady grind, we grow. Community grinding, never gonna stop. We'll see you at the top, rise above the lot. We all win together, solid in our ways. Catalorian wins, no matter what they say. Forging strong bonds, ain't no breaking these chains. Got each other's backs through the losses and gains. Keep the vision clear, unafraid of the pains. Focused on the summit, clear skies, no rains. Community grinding, never gonna stop. We'll see you at the top, rise above the lot. We all win together, solid in our ways. Catalorian wins, no matter what they say. Hands in the dirt, plans in the brain. Sweat on the brow, repelling the rain. Focused and fierce, we break every chain. Together we rise, no loss in vain. Push up the cheats, make them buy high. We stay grounded while they aim for the sky. In unity we prosper, together we fly. Catalorian spirit, our future never dry. Forging strong bonds, ain't no breaking these chains. Got each other's backs through the losses and gains. Keep the vision clear, unafraid of the pains. Focused on the summit, clear skies, no rains. Forging strong bonds, ain't no breaking these chains. Got each other's backs through the losses and gains. Keep the vision clear, unafraid of the pains. Focused on the summit, clear skies, no rains. In the dirt, plans in the brain.
Couple more retweets and we'll get the show started here. Thank you everyone for coming to this special space today.
Hands in the dirt, plans in the brain. Sweat on the brow, repelling the rain. Focused and fierce, we break every chain. Together we rise, no loss in vain. Hands in the dirt, plans in the brain. Sweat on the brow, repelling the rain.
Great. Well, welcome again to the show. Today we're really focused on AI and productions with AI. And we have our special guest, Deborah, here. And if you don't follow her on X, I'll share my screen here and just start the show today with one of the special videos she made using AI. And as you know, Catalorian's all about AI. The Catalorian meme was actually, if you're not aware, it was created by Elon Musk via Grok AI. Elon prompted, create a self-defense space cat with the text Catalorian. And Catalorian's a play off the Mandalorian, which makes it a funny meme. And the community behind Catalorian formed. And we really wanted to fulfill what Elon was thinking when he then took the meme and he retweeted new TV series. So we created Catalorian AI Productions, and the community has been putting out multiple trailers for TV series, mini shows, mini series, and we really want to actually create an AI driven film series and maybe a film one day as well, but baby steps with these mini series. And we love the work of artists in the space like Deborah. So we just want to really thank her for coming on. And I'm going to share one of her videos before we get started with the interview here. Wow, that blows me away every time. How much work probably went into that to create that AI film. Deborah, welcome to the show. What?
Hello.
Hi. Why don't you let us know how you got into this whole AI filmmaking?
Um, sorry, I'm very sorry. I was customer. I have to cut just 1 minute. I come back in 2 minutes.
No problem.
Okay.
Deborah's
I'm
at
very
work.
sorry. Just 30 minutes.
No problem. No problem. So yeah, Deborah created that film, and I'm assuming multiple takes it took to generate that with AI. A lot of people probably think it's really easy to create these films with AI, but you have to get every frame right, every prompt right, and that's what we're going to go into today. She's going to walk us through how she got into the space, how many times it takes to generate a frame. So just let us know when you're back there and we'll get started.
I come back. Sorry. Very sorry.
No problem. No problem. Look, thanks again for coming on. I'm just wondering, like, how did you get into AI? You're doing such amazing work.
How I become in AI. You have to know, I have a very strange brain. I need to learn constantly. I'm like that. I have learned a lot of things, and I like to make something that to produce something. So I learned sewing, embroidery, aquarium keeping, and a lot of things. But when I know it, I'm not really interest me anymore. So when I discovered AI, it was like a revelation, because there are always updates. So we have the opportunity to create something and to always learn more and more and more. So that's why, and I know it's not a question, but I have to tell it in the beginning. I am not an artist. I am not an artist. I am just someone who like to learn, and maybe like a pioneer, but not like an artist. An artist is someone different, I think.
Yeah, that's a very interesting take, because what is the definition of an artist? A lot of people think an artist is someone who does paintings and they're going to be an art museum. But maybe the way the world is going, AI allows to get the artist out of all of us inside and get lost in the computer, in the AI, creating these films. And to me personally, that is art, and you do a great job with that. And you mentioned everything's constantly changing, and I think that's interesting too. These tools are always developing that allow us to create things we never dreamed of before.
Oh yeah, and very fast, very fast. There is an update each week, and it's amazing that what we can do now, it was impossible 1 month ago. And I can't imagine what we will were able to do in, I don't know, 1 month or 1 year. I think there will be some artists in a way, but not now. But I think AI is just a tool, and with this tool we can produce amazing things.
100%. Yeah, it's a tool, and it's at our disposal. That's going to keep changing and create amazing things. And that's why Elon Musk is constantly building these open source tools, essentially for humanity. As we grow, these tools will grow, and they'll benefit everyone. So yeah, we did bring a few questions from the Catalorian community, because everyone seems to be a fan of your work in our community as well, including our good friend Content Warrior, who builds some films for us as well. But yeah, our first question here, we wanted to know, like, how do you see AI impacting creative industries, especially like with Elon Musk XAI and the new Grok 3 that everyone's been talking about?
You mean in the future?
Yeah, like how is AI actually going to impact filmmaking essentially or creative industries?
Oh, I think the future will be very different in a way because of course we always use human. I think, but how can I express what I want to say? I think the movie will be for the most part AI, and for a small part human. And I think now it's the opposite. I think now for the most part is human, and for the small part you need some computer. But in the future, I hope we'll always use human, because I think the feeling is something is a very is human. I can't imagine a robot with feeling, but maybe it's wrong. The progress are so much intense that maybe in the future we even didn't need any human to express feeling. Maybe, but it
Yeah,
seems difficult.
that's a crazy question to even think about, right? It's like
Yeah.
how would human feelings go into an AI robot? I can't even imagine that. But I agree with you. Like I think there's always going to be a human component where the AI is the tool and it's so advanced, but you still need the input from the human and the brain and the heart to create that film or that art.
Yes. At the moment, that's what we are missing, the feeling in the voice. I think it's a point we needed to produce a video, because we are able now to have amazing images. Okay, no problem with images, photorealistic, like with a camera. So it's not a problem. To animate the image, it's okay, it's not perfect, far from that, but it's very powerful. But what we need to produce a video with dialogue is the feeling in the voice when you are talking, because when you talk we express something. I'm looking for a word. I don't know
You
this
could
word.
say it in French if you need to.
I think it's the same intonation. It exists in English. I don't know. It's in the
It's like
voice
a connection, like a innovation connection.
yeah. When you want to express something in your sentence, sometimes your voice is rising, sometimes is up, because you express something. And a robot is it's of course now, but I think in the future it will be able to do it. But now no solution are capable to express the feeling in a voice.
Yeah.
That's why you when you see AI video, you see animation, you see characters, but never you, enfin, I think never you can now see a dialogue between two characters in an AI video, because it's wrong. When robots are talking, it's wrong. There is no feeling. It's there is smooth, too smooth. The voice, the robot voice is too smooth. And when you listen to a robot, there is no feeling, no truth, no intention. And that's the point that in AI we need to progress.
Yeah, 100%. I think we're really still in the early days of AI, and like we're at the beginning of an exponential learning curve. And as technology increases, that should get better over time.
Yes.
It's amazing the time we live in. Like you literally have Elon Musk in the White House running Doge, and last night he was on stage with the Argentina president with a chainsaw. It's just crazy times, but
I
no,
think he lives his best time.
he's having the best time of his life, and it's actually really nice to see. The guy dedicated his whole life to humanity creating SpaceX, Starship, Tesla. He fueled the whole electric car movement, and now he's gonna be implementing AI to build a colony on Mars. Like, that's just crazy to think about. And I did have a question here. It was question number 2 about AI and open source, about implementing on Mars. We could skip that question if you want, unless you had some thought on Mars and AI. But what do you think?
Yeah. Well, I think the more powerful the tool, the more its use must remain open source, because AI is the most powerful tool that humans have created. AI thinks faster than us and does not forget anything. But this doesn't mean that it is a neutral tool. I think it's depending on how we teach it, the data we give it to learn. And it will be just as biased as a human, but not with free will. So it's very dangerous, because we can create a super extremist brain, or the best friend of humanity history. So the danger exists. And it depends on in what end AI is. And for the moment, we have very two sides. And in the hands of Elon Musk, of course, it will be a super tool. And I think this tool will be able to help humanity on Mars. And it will be an amazing tool for humanity if Elon Musk is in the loop.
Yeah, no, that's you put that a great way. It's really, the AI is only as good as the information and the data we feed it, and it could be really good, it could really be bad, depending on how you set those parameters. And we're trying as humans to train it as best we can, and that will be used to get us to Mars and to colonize Mars. So those are very good points, and that's why a lot of people are talking about regulating, and even though it's open source, we do have to make sure that the AI or the robots don't go their own way, or don't get trained by the wrong person, right? You almost need a group of people looking at this. So that's a great answer. Yeah, look, getting back more into the films and the videos that you've been shooting and building. And I'll play one more right after you answer this question from the community. But I don't think a lot of people understand, for a 2-minute clip or a 1-minute clip, how much effort goes into building an AI film. And you watch that and it's like, oh, it's amazing. But maybe it took 2 days to build that film. So, like, how many times will you regenerate a frame to get the perfect shot? And say you might have 20 frames in that 1-minute video. How long does that take? Or how many times?
I never count, because I think if I count, I stop.
You'll go crazy. Right?
But if you're interested, I can explain my process.
Yeah, that would be great.
Okay. So when I make a video of 1 minute or 2, first of all, I have to generate about 100 images at minimum. When I have generated these images, I have to select one by one the image frames that I prefer to express my story. Okay. When I have selected my image, I have to find the best animation for each images. And for each image, I try with 2 or 3 different software. It depends totally of what I'm looking for. Sometimes I will use one or another solution. Sometimes I want to emphasize 3D effect, or sometimes I want to improve the movement of my characters. each solution will have its strong point and its weak point. That's why I want to test. I want to try with 2 or 3 different AI for each images. So after, when I have all my animation, I use another software to put everything together. And of course, it's not the end. It will be too simple. Because it's often at this moment that I realize that for the fluidity of the story, I am missing a lot of animation, a lot of transition. So I have to go back to generate new images and go back to all the process and engine selection and after animate. Knowing that an animation lasts 5 to 10 seconds at maximum, and that is very rare that I keep the entire sequences. So you see the amount of work for a video of a few minutes.
Wow, that's like
yeah.
incredible. I wasn't even thinking you were generating 100 frames at the beginning. Like that alone is a challenge, and then trying those out on 2 to 3 different softwares. It must take you days sometimes to get one video.
Days, yeah, or weeks sometimes.
Wow.
For a video, what is the most complicated is when I want to express a real story with characters, and when it's only beautiful images. Okay, it's not. Now, with the progress of AI, it's not very long. It's of course 1 or 2 or 3 days, but okay, it's okay because there is no the problem with the characters, and it's okay. But when I really want to tell a story, the last one I spent about I think 2 weeks. 2 weeks for the last, and for the story. The story for during for 4 minutes, I took more than 3 weeks.
Wow, 3 weeks. That's
Yeah.
a long time. And you know, I know AI speeds things up quite a bit, but really it's a full-time job essentially creating these videos. It's not like you can just prompt it and it'll make the video. It's, as Deborah was saying, you got to do 100 frames, try different softwares, get the prompting right. If you're trying to do a storyline, it makes it even harder. I know you did one the other day with some cartoon characters, and I imagine that one was probably harder than some of the space themes. Was it harder to do that animated character one than it was some of these futuristic space films?
I think the most difficult is when I have more than one characters. It's yeah. I think that yeah. The most difficult is characters, not landscape. And when I want to express something with character, sometimes I delete because it's too complicated now. And as we said before, it's too. It's not good when I try to make people talking.
Yeah, that's probably the hardest challenge is
Yeah.
making them talk.
Yeah. Can I add something, please? Just it's I thank you to talk about that, because how can I say that? I want to I telling you this because sometimes I can react badly, and I apologize for that, but I can react badly when I see someone took my video and simply change the music and added a detail and takes credit for the work. It's not fair. It's not fair because okay, people can't understand all the work behind the video, but I don't consider myself as I don't consider myself an artist at all, but it's my work, and I spent a lot of time to produce this work. And sometimes when I see people who use the work of others to gain credit, I'm quite upset. So that's why I'm sometimes able to react a little sharply to some certainly very good people, and I apologize for that. But very often I find my video posted on a very big account without me being mentioned, and I read all the comments and all the people who congratulate the author of the post, thinking it was the author of the video. It's sad, but sometimes X can be a jungle. So my apologize again if I'm a little abrupt sometimes, but sometimes it's difficult.
Yeah, no, you don't have to apologize. I think it's a very difficult thing on open source Twitter. Once you produce something that you've spent 2 weeks on, you post it, and then someone takes your work without permission and doesn't give you the proper credit. I think it's something that X and Elon really need to look at on how videos are shared. Maybe there's a better way to share actual videos in Twitter posts. I've noticed sometimes you can take the video, and if you tag that person, it shows underneath the video that Deborah created it, or it came from Deborah's account, and that's perfect recognition. What Deborah is also saying is, if you want to use her video and change the music and post it on your account, that's essentially like stealing her work. And if you want to take that video and use it, you need, just like in the real world, when people are using movies and video clips, you have to ask her permission first. And in this permissionless society, we forget about asking permission. So if you wanted to use a clip from Deborah, you should use it for permission.
Sorry, Jordan. I have someone. I cooked my microphone just a few minutes. Please.
Yeah, I'll play a video till you get back. Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah. And let's just make sure to give credit when credit's due on all our work. I know sometimes we see something really exciting, but we got to make sure to compliment that artist and ask their permission. So I'm going to play another clip from Deborah that just fascinates us, and it's about Mars. So Catalorians love Mars. That one was truly amazing.
Thank you.
I've watched your videos a few times, and it's just like, obviously we're fascinated with Mars and the landscape and what the future could hold. How many like prompts did you use for that one? And like, did like certain scenes, do you use like 50 words in your prompt, or like what's like the size of these prompts to like get something so magnificent that like that film?
I don't know. I am looking at at the prompt right now. I will tell you that in 2 minutes. Where is the prompt?
And then I have a follow-up question because I didn't ask this earlier, but
Yeah.
I know. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. Oh no, it's okay. But I prefer a concise prompt, short prompt. I know there is a lot of people who like long prompt, but I prefer when there is not a lot of words in a prompt, because even if sometimes we get carried away by adding line on line to get what we want, I always like to rework the prompt and try to remove all the I don't know the word in English, superfluous stuff. It's okay. That actually didn't impact the result. I find it's a very good way to learn how to write a better prompt and to get a better result. Because with AI we're always learning, but it's a prompt like that. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lines, about 6 lines on average. 6 lines.
6 lines on average. Okay,
Yeah.
that's still quite a bit. When I play around with just certain images, maybe I'm doing 3 or 4, probably not enough. And I'm just a rookie. Like, there's people on our team that take care of most of our AI work, but I find, like sometimes at night when I'm winding down for the evening, I find creating images with AI and trying to make some videos, it's actually relaxing. I find
Yes.
creating these is really fun, and it's enjoyable, and trying different softwares as well, like Kling and Luma, and obviously generating images right on Grok 3. Like, we're really hoping Grok eventually has video, so we can do text to video with Grok. And actually, Deborah, what we're building at Catalorian is actually we're taking APIs from a bunch of different sources, and we're creating our own, prompting tool so that the community can do text to video, and it will pull from different sources and create videos, because we've been producing these like mini AI series and trailers to films, but we want the community and X to be able to be a part of that journey. So if people have an idea of the week, they can start prompting videos in Catalorian, and then essentially pull from whether it's Kling or Luma or Flux, and it's almost like a choose your own adventure. And we can let artists and just everyday person try to be involved in our story.
Yes, I'm not fan of Flux.
You're
I
what?
know I know a lot of people like Flux, but I'm not fan of, because it's too realistic, and it's boring for me. All realistic things are boring. It's not in. If I want realistic thing, I take my camera.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. And I find with Grok too, it's being a bit too realistic for me right now as well. Kling seems to be really good. I've noticed you've used it a lot. I've been trying Kling lately, especially for videos. It's really good. Yeah. Hey, regarding like the whole your videos and getting credit, I've noticed over the years you've gotten multiple retweets from Elon Musk and replies. Like, how did that feel the first time someone replied to your art or your fashion stuff?
It was unbelievable. But when Elon Elon decided to follow my account 1 years ago, and I had only two 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 200 2,000 followers, and I was a little French in my only in my corner of my country, and it was truly amazing. And the first time he reposted a video, a image, it was unbelievable. It's Elon Musk, and I am nothing, and it's Elon Musk, and it's he's a good man, and
Yeah, that's truly amazing.
yeah, and it's not important for Elon Musk if you have a lot of followers, and if you are someone important or not. He's not someone like that. He likes someone, he will post. And I want to say that to people who are listening, because small account or big account is the same thing. Okay. And I don't know why Elon choose to follow my account. I know there are a lot of amazing AI account on X, and much more talented than me. So if you work, if you show your AI work with persistence, but humility, I'm sure Elon Musk one day will see your post, and if he like it, he will follow you, and he will repost your AI. So it work hard, and it's sure it's not important if you have not a lot of followers.
Yeah, I think that's a really good message to all of X and everyone who's really listening. Like, if you're really passionate about something in AI and art, if you're an artist, just keep posting, keep putting the AI and videos and images that you think are beautiful up, because the hard work will pay off over time. I remember when Elon tweeted about your AI originally, he was like, let's have an AI fashion show. I think something along those lines. And I thought that was a great idea, because now they're doing like AI film festivals. And that's always been a dream of mine for Catalorian, is can we gather some really great artists and AI producers like yourself and combine it into a film that can get displayed at the Cannes AI Festival? Like, that would be so cool. And I think if we all work really hard, we can produce something like that, and that will become its own show. But yeah, look, it's your work is truly amazing, Deborah. Like, I want to thank you a lot for coming on this show and educating everyone. I think we went through most of the questions we had organically here. Did you want to say any final words to the audience? We do have about 800 people on, which is pretty impressive.
I don't know what to say, because it's always complicated, but I don't want to be someone. I'm not here to give a lesson. I just want to say thank you. First of all, thank you, because it was very nice and very kind to you for the invitation. So thank you. And I'm absolutely stressed, but I have no idea if you understood what I try to say, because I have a terrible English. So I'm very sorry for that.
No, don't apologize. You did great. Your English is fine.
And what I can say, just work hard, and as you said, AI is a tool for passionate people, and on X we have the chance the AI community is very strong, is very large, and we have a lot of different sensibility in AI, and it's a real pleasure to look at the different accounts, and it's a pleasure to say your account and all the Catalorian account are really great, and you are doing a very amazing video. I was looking at your video pinned on the top of your account, and I have a question about it because it's very interesting. I want to know how you did it, and what I can say, just to thank you, and in French, au plaisir de nous revoir.
Yeah, no, thank you very much for coming on. And yeah, look, we could talk offline about that video pinned. That was done by an artist called Enememes, and we've been working with him. He does some of our mini series. So he whips those out like very fast. He got a reply from Elon Musk the other day, and I just don't know how he does it so fast. So we'll connect with him offline on how he actually prompted those and created it. And just like you, it's not, that one was not overnight. It took him weeks actually to do that video, and it's just like yours, a truly amazing work. Deborah, we can take this offline as well, but I would love for you to work with the Catalorian community, and we can create maybe our own little mini series with some Deborah flavor on there, and get some futuristic Mars AI with the Catalorian character in there. I think that would be really great.
In absolute terms, I have nothing against working in with you, and but it seemed very complicated to me because I have not a lot of time. But why not? Why not? Why not? If I have the opportunity, okay, with pleasure.
Yeah, thanks again so much for coming on. Thanks to all the listeners. We had almost 800 people today. This was probably one of our bigger shows, and it was very informative. I really love the discussion of AI and how it's going to benefit film production and the future that Elon's really trying to drive open sourcely. So thanks again, everyone, for coming on, and give Deborah a follow if you haven't already. And let's continue to follow her amazing work. So have a great day, everyone.
Bye-bye.